Hi, I'm Heyoka from TeamLiquid.net, and I'm here with Brian Lee, Fluff and Stuff of Complexity. Hello.
Hi, I'm doing good.
Today obviously can't be going super well for you. You just got knocked out of the International. When you came into this tournament, was there anything in particular you were expecting? What were your sights set on?
Our realistic goal was in top three. Of course, we wanted to win the whole thing, and we were very confident as well. So, yeah, we're quite disappointed at this point.
So I think you played fairly well. Obviously things probably could have gone better, but when you go into a match against a Chinese team, is there anything like what kind of game plan do you have set up? What do you look for? Like, how do you expect the draft to go?
We tried to go drafting the way that we want. Like we usually go, we just execute the same strategy. But versus a Chinese team, sometimes it's good to disrupt their formulas. Like don't let them get what they're gonna do. They plan out like their first 15 minutes for sure. They know 100% what they're going to do. They practice it all day. Sometimes you want to throw an offensive trialing in there and disrupt that. It might throw them off. Yeah.
So, do you have a lot of familiarity playing against Chinese teams? Were you fairly confident coming into this, knowing what they might do, or like what kinds of game plans you wanted to run?
Yeah, they're fairly predictable. They're just really patient and disciplined. Those are the words people would usually use. We have played them, but on fairly high ping, so the results didn't really mean too much. Everyone knew that it was just for practice and getting comfortable with each other.
Have you ever played in an environment like this? A big auditorium with the whole booth setup and the fairly large crowd?
No, this was our first time.
Was it a little intimidating? Do you think it affected your play in any way? Was it exciting?
Not really. I think that we all handled it pretty well. I didn't feel very pressured at any point, and hearing the USA chants definitely put a smile on all of our faces. That was the only thing that really affected us.
Were those how loud were those in the booth? They were fairly loud outside. Could you hear them pretty clearly?
Not clearly. It was a little bit muffled. They put white noise in the sound boost to kind of what was it? Dilute the sound, I guess. I don't know. That's not the right word, but anyway, yeah, it was fairly muffled, but we could hear it.
Did it pump you up a little bit?
Yeah, we definitely wanted to represent after hearing all that support.
So, from here, where do you plan on going? You have a match against Bottom, right, next week for ESWC. Are you just going to go straight into practicing for that?
I think we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll definitely prepare for that. But right now, we're all really tired. We want to go home.
Can you describe a little bit about what your preparations for this tournament were like? As it is, you guys are known for practicing pretty crazy hours. Did you step it up a notch? Did you practice 14 instead of 12 or something?
No, I don't think it's that useful to push yourself too hard. We understand our limits. We understand when we perform. We play in the mornings. We're good in the mornings, and we need 15-20 minute breaks here and there. We just follow the same schedule, but the amount of focus that we had was definitely increased, and as far as preparations go, we just slowly tried to add different heroes into our lineups and fine-tune them as good as possible.
So, do you have any plans for the rest of the weekend? Are you gonna try to study the Chinese teams maybe a little bit, or see how everyone else does? Are you gonna watch the rest of the games?
Yeah, I definitely want to catch the ending of the International. It's really exciting. We're leaving on Monday. All the flights are scheduled by Valve, so we can't really hang out too much, but it should be a good show, I guess.
A few of the players have said that they're not terribly surprised by how the Chinese are playing, but they're still learning a lot. There's a lot of fine tuning they feel they can do in their own games that they're catching glimpses of here and there. Do you find the same thing? Are you having the same kind of experience?
Yeah, for sure. But I think mostly what affected us, what it came down to, was our execution. We didn't execute on the level that we're used to. Next time, I think that we can get pretty close to what the Chinese have put out here.
Do you feel pretty confident about the future? Are you going to go, back to practicing again and feel okay about the next time you meet?
We definitely need a little bit of a break. We've been here since August 9th and practicing every single day, so we want to relax. But we feel fairly confident going into the future. Just need to practice harder, practice better, and be more focused.
All right. Well, I think the next match is kind of ramping up, so we're gonna let you go. Is there anything else you want to say? Any shout outs you want to give?
Wait, I zoomed in. All right, let's read. What?
Go.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my sponsors, of course: Gamma Gamers, QPad, PNY, Origin, Creative, and Sound Blaster. And shout out to my fans.
All right, thank you.